In this session, we will discuss about control statements. We'll take up if, else, and then switch. Myself, Raghuprasad Konandur, your instructor for the course of C programming. So we will be taking a lot of decisions when we write any programming language. C is not an exception. For this, we will be using some if some condition. If the condition is true, then what action we have to do. If the condition is false, what action we have to do. We have following things to achieve the same. One is like if statement. You can use the if separately or if else together. If else and if ladder. If else if else if else if ladder or nested if. So in case of the if statement, so we will be checking the condition inside the if. So if this condition is true, then what code to execute? If the condition is false, what code to execute? We can use if alone. If condition is true, and then this is the if code. Similarly, if else, like if condition is true, which code to execute, and the if condition is false, which code to execute. We can also use the else if ladder. So if condition 1, else if condition 2, else if condition 3, and go to condition n. So this is how we can use the else if ladder. So let us head towards the programming and then see how do we get started with writing the conditional statement. So this is program number 11. And it is conditional statement. If dot c, so include stdio.h void main. So we will ask. So in this program, what we do is we will try to check whether a given number is even or odd. So we will ask the user to enter a number, and then we wanted to check whether the given number is even or odd. So let's start with int num, printf, enter a number to check whether it's even or odd. Scanf %d and number. If num percent q is equal to 0, printf %d, that number is even. Else is odd. Like this, we can check if a given number is even or odd. So let's execute this. So I say 12, it says 12 is even. If I say 13, it's an odd. So in this way, we can write the program to check whether a given number is even or not. Right? So let us move ahead and we will do the programming with the like nested ifs, like else if, and all. So what we will do is we will ask the user to enter the marks. Based on the marks, we will decide like what is the grade. So that's the next program we will do. Program number 12. Conditional statements, if else. If else if ladder include stdio.h void main. So we'll define a variable called marks and of the type int. Enter marks score in a test for test of 100 marks. That's D and marks. So here we will check if marks is greater than 90 and so here we are using logical operators like and marks is lesser than or equal to 100, then the grade is A plus. So then else if same condition but with different range, greater than 80, lesser than 90, grade is A. Grade is B plus. Like this we can go on, but we can stop here. Grade is less than B plus. So in this way we can use it. So let's compile and run it. So it's program number 12. Suppose I say 91, it says it's A plus. Then if I say boundary condition, let us check for the boundary condition 80. So 80 is, yeah, it's B plus, right? So in this way, we can write the program. Let us look at the program one. So where we are checking the getting the marks from the user and then checking the grade based on the range, right? So based on the range with the if else if, like this we can do. Next, we will see how do we use the switch statement. So switch is also would be used when we are writing the program. So this is what is the switch. So a switch statement is an alternative to if else if ladder, which allows us to execute the multiple operations for different possible values of a single variable. So that is what is called as the switch variable. So that is what is bit different from the if condition. So switch syntax is like switch expression and case value 1, if it matches with the value 1, then the code to be executed, then you can break, you can come out of that particular condition once it is done. Otherwise, like case value 2 and then default. So if nothing matches, then which one to execute. Like this we can use the switch. So this is what is the switch. If it is matched, statement 1 case 1 and then statement 1 case 2 statement 2, like this it goes. And there are some rules associated with the switch statement. The switch expression must be of an integer or a character type. So that is the limitation. You have to use the integer or a character type. So the value also, the case value must be an integer or a character constant. And the value can be used only inside the switch statement. And the break statement in switch case, again, if you are not putting the break, then two case statements may mix. So we have to put the break appropriately based on the program what we are doing. So let's head back to programming and see like how do we use the switch statement in C programming. So it's program number 30, conditional statement switch. Dot C include stdio.h void main. So in this case, we will do the reverse. We will ask the user the grade, and based on the grade, we will say what is the marks. Char grade printf enter your grade, and based on the grade, we'll decide. So first, let us scan it. Scanf. So it's a character, right? So %C and then and grade and grade. Right? So now we can use the switch. So here switch and then based on the grade, and then you should have a open flower bracket and close flower bracket, and then the case. So case when it matches with say A, then we'll put some grade. Say your marks is between say 80 to 90. Then we can break, come out of this. And then case when it matches with say if your grade is B, then again let me copy this. So your marks is between say 70 to 80, and then like that we can continue. Also we can put a break. So default, we can continue with other grades like C. Say our marks is between say 60 to 70, and then else marks is less than 60, right? So like this we can use the switch. We can use the switch in this way. So let's look at the program. We are asking the user to enter the grade. Based on the grade, we will say like what is the marks he has scored. So the switch grade and then case A, it matches with capital A, then capital B, and then capital C. And if you enter any other thing, then it goes to the default. So this is how we can use this. Let's compile and then run it. So it's successfully built. 13. So grade, I say B, then it says your mark is between 70 to 80. Like this, we can write this program, which is the conditional statements. So in this session, we learned how to use the conditional statement when we are writing the program. We have used like if else if ladder, and then we have used like the switch statement. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you are practicing along with me. More and more you practice, you will be getting more and more confidence. Thanks once again.